Hey you guys, and good morning. It's like really early in the morning. So tired. Anyway, so today we're going to be taking a look at the Lancome Le Correcteur Pro, and this is literally like, it's a concealer, okay? It's a concealer. I got mine in my cohorted box. This was a long time ago, this was a while ago, and I never got round to using it, and I was like, oh, hold on, let me get that thing out. When I first got it, I was never really drawn to it, but now most definitely like to try it out, especially as I've literally just run out of my Revolution concealer and I need something for today. Now I haven't yet done my foundation, I haven't yet done my eyeshadow, so we're going to be using this as like an eyeshadow concealer and to conceal my under eyes as well. So when you take it out of the box, this is what it looks like. It's this sleek black small compact, this small little palette looking thing. It almost resembles a coffin, and here is what it looks like. It has 3 shades and it has a double-ended brush and a mirror, and at the top of the mirror, I don't want to blind you, but it has like some instructions on the screen on the mirror protector, and it basically says like step 1, 2 and 3, and it comes with a powder as well as 2 creams. Now one of the creams is a little bit sweaty. I would expect that because it is boiling hot where I am. So there's kind of like a peachy kind of shade, and there's a yellow shade, and then there is like a pale pink powder. I'm not going to bother to use the brush that it comes with. I'm going to be using my NARS concealer brush. So this is step 1, that's step 2, and that's step 3. So it says to put step 2, 2 and 3 on the lid, step 2 and 3 on the outer bottom eye, and 1, 2 and 3 on the inner bottom eye. Okay, so we're going to start with the lid. So I'm going to be using the yellow shade along with its powder partner to conceal my lid and to set it. Ooh, this is kind of thick. Quite a thick consistency, and that yellow kind of goes away once you apply it onto the lid, and it looks just white. It just looks white. I'm going to use my blending sponge to blend this out. Now I'm going to go in and use the powder. Okay, so that has been set with the powder, and that actually went on quite nice. So I'm going to go and do my eyeshadow. I'm going to come back and we're going to conceal once I've done my foundation as well. Okay, so I have done my foundation and I've done my eyeshadow. So now I'm going to do underneath my eyes. I'm going to use step 1, this peachy shade. Considering that the yellow one came off so white, I'm hoping that this one won't be as pale, but we'll see what happens. If you can hear music in the background, that's my little boy. He's on his iPad this morning. Okay. So I'm going to use the powder which is in the palette, but my brush isn't picking up the amount of powder that I need. So I'm going to just put enough to I'm just going to put enough to dry the concealer, and then after I'm going to go in with my own banana powder. Okay, so while I'm here, I'm going to tell you my initial thoughts. I feel like this tiny little palette probably isn't for somebody who is looking to do a full beat. Like I don't think that it's made for somebody who tries to, it's probably for somebody who just wants to do a little bit of concealing, like, oh, let me just conceal that little bit of dark under eye circle there, rather than somebody like myself who likes to fully conceal, because the reason why I feel that way is because the pans are so tiny and I'm having to keep on going in and keep on going in and keep on going back and forward, back and forward, back and forward. But this is, I reckon, ideal for someone who, oh, I just want to put a little bit of, you know what I'm saying, like they put a tiny little bit and then they get a little bit of the powder in and that's it, because these pans are tiny. So I don't really see this lasting that long. If I was to use it on a daily basis, I don't see it lasting that long at all, and that's fine. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my own banana powder, but I'm going to give this a wear test throughout the day, see what happens, and I'll be back later. Hey guys, so it's been about 12 hours. I'm sure you can see that my makeup is run down. I'm run down, I'm tired, I'm sweltering. What I have done since I've come back home is I've just blotted my forehead because it was shiny, because it's hot outside, the sun is blazing, Lord. So let's have a look at this concealer. So when I look at it in the mirror, I feel like this eye held up a lot better than this one did. I do tend to find that this eye creases a lot more and a lot faster than this eye. Also, I didn't put as much concealer under this eye as I did this one, so that is probably another factor that we have to take into consideration. I don't personally feel like this did any better or any worse than any other concealer. Yes, I know it's a Lancome concealer, I completely understand that, but I feel like my Makeup Revolution concealer isn't any worse or any better than this. I don't feel like, oh my gosh, never gonna buy my Revolution concealer again, I'm only gonna get my Lancome one now from now on. No, it's a nice concealer. It does what it's supposed to do. It masks any darkness under the eye. It actually conceals under the eye just fine. But what I do feel like for this product is that, as I said before, I feel like considering the size of the pans, I feel like there's not a lot of product, and that's for both the cream and the powder. I kind of feel like it's for someone who just wants to conceal a little bit under their eyes or on the top of their lid and just wants to say a little bit and be on their way. I don't feel that this is for somebody who wants to do a full beat every single day. I feel like if I was to use this every single day, I will run through it real quick. I will be using it, and I do think that I'll get through it quite quickly, but I'll probably use this alongside my Revolution. Like I'll swap between the two, probably like alternate every other week or something to that effect. But do I feel like you need to run out and buy this because it's like the bee's knees? Not really. I don't feel like my under eyes look bad, but I don't feel like they look 100% amazing or anything out of this world. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's that kind of situation. That's the be all end all, really. Anyway, so if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.